portable radios. Little things you can hold in your hands.
Yeah, you see, we need more radios.
Hi YouTubers, it's George. I'm getting ready for my QRP portable operation, and I'll just show you the kit I've got to take. And I'm not sure which radio I'm going to take, but it's going to be one of these or something else. But I'll just go through the kit and telescopic aerial here, just there, homemade loading coil, ground radial connector, and the ground radials, which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I've got 8 of them, and each one is 5 meters long, but I can connect them together so that I can have 10 meter ground radials, because they've got car connectors on, and the ground plate here which goes on the top of the tripod. And here's a tripod with a thread, and what happened is that goes on there roughly, then the coil with the coax there, and then the telescopic goes in the top of here. So that's that. So just recap: telescopic aerial, bottom loading coil, ground radials that just run along the ground. The tripod is a selfie phone lighting tripod, and I think I picked 2 of these up for about £30, if that, and I've got one there, and the other one's on the magnetic loop, which is just there. I don't know if you can see it. So that's that, and I've got 2 short-in wires here. When I'm on 20 meters, I'll just short out the loading coil. The bottom loading coil is not needed. That's a loading coil for other bands, really. Now, as well as this, I obviously need a coax, and I've got a coax here with PL259s which fit onto the coil, and then I've got another loading coil which is a smaller one, and I can use that one or that one. And then also I've got a bracket I made here which allows a loading coil to be screwed on like that, and that fits on the bike rack on the motorhome, and you can see it's insulated. Doesn't have to be insulated, but it is. Mainly this rubber and things is to protect the bike rack from getting damaged. And I've also got ground radials for this, which is a single connector. Can you see that? That goes on there, and they're ground radials. I think they're 5 meters as well. And so we've talked about, I've got another loading coil here, and again for the 20 meter band it's not needed. I'll just hook it on there, but this is used on other bands. I then have a notebook which acts as a logbook. It also tells me in here how many sections of the telescopic aerial I put up, because there's no taps on these loading coils. The SWR is changed by how many sections I've got on the telescopic whip. So going back over here, I've got the notebook which is for making notes of contacts, and also how many sections I pull up. I don't know whether I'll open it up. Right, the long coil on the 40 meter band, it needs 6 extensions, 6 sections extended, and the last one I put up and down to give an SWR about 1.4, I can get it better than that. For the 20 metre band, there's 9 extensions on the telescopic, and up and down is the telescopic sections again. So I use 6 for 40 metre and 9 for 20 metre band, and the SWR is 1.2, and these are other coils I've got which I tend not to use, and then I can write my contacts down in that book. On windy days the tripod needs some bricks on the bottom, but obviously if you're on top of a hill, for example, I've made a ring. I've cut a plastic ring there, and that just slots on top of here, or onto there, on there or onto there, and they're guy ropes, and I've got some tent pegs there and some washers as well, and spare washers. And right, for power supply for the radio, depends which radio. If you take the Chinese ones, they've got the batteries built in, but this is a modern, I think it's lithium ion battery pack sitting here. I can't remember the capacity, but it does work very well. It gives 12 volt. It's a golf trolley battery, not a golf cart, a golf trolley, the 3-wheel ones that they put the clubs in, and it's to power the electric motor. I've made this adapter that goes on there, binding posts, and in the middle it's got a battery indicator and 2 USBs, and that will power my radio for QRP. All I do is I push that in there. I don't know what I can do single-handed. There we go. I've plugged it in there, and that's the battery indicator running now, and that's in voltage, and that's sort of semi-waterproof. And then I've got the charger for this, and apart from the power unit, all of this lot fits in a yoga bag. It all fits in here. I can carry that over my shoulder. It's just the power pack, and the radio will go in a rucksack. And that's my setup for QRP. I may use a G90 radio, I might use the Chinese, I haven't decided. And if I wanted more power, I've made myself a power pack solar charger thing, and that's in another video, and it's sitting up here, and that's got 2 10-amp outlets, USB, and this one's got a 2 to 30 volt inverter in, and that's a neon up there, so I could use a soldering iron, and it's got a foldable solar panel, so I could use that for portable operation, but I've not used it yet. It's just a better version of this, but then it's bigger and one thing or another, but I can charge that one from the solar panels, and this has to be charged by the mains 230 volt. So that's my setup for QRP operation in terms of aerials. I'm going to make another coax up like that, and the reason why, you can't get them fail with the solder joints and things, so I'm going to have another one of those. And I've got a battery powered ATU unit which I've never needed, and I've also got an inline filter to go in the coax to stop any back EMF, and I've never needed it, so I'm not taking that. Just a basic setup. So thanks for watching so far. Now I've got my extra coax cable in there. I've redone the end, soldered the connectors on the end, just make sure I've redone them. Now additions I might take for QRP operation when I'm out portable is a fold-up bivvy table, a fold-up stool which is about the similar size. I've got the options of taking the choke, stopping the RF coming down the cable. That gives me the addition of being able to run an extra cable if need be. And other things I can take is I've got a battery powered ATU, but this one's for 100 watts, so it's not very good below 20 watts anyway. So that's if I'm not running QRP, I'm running other power, so I could take that. And the other thing is camping kit, you know, tent, stove, food, sleeping bag, things like that. But this is not going to be an overnighter, so I think it's just going to be the basic aerials, bivvy table, power supply, the radio itself, which I'm not decided which I'm going to take, whether it's going to be my Chinese 8-band SDR, which is this one here. That's battery powered, but I can run it from 12 volt. So you know, if I'm taking that, I won't need this battery setup. I just need that and the microphone, and because that'll last, you know, all day actually on its own battery. And I still need the aerials and the bivvy table. So I think that's it for this video. Gives you an idea, and it does go in this bag. All that aerial stuff, you can see it goes in. It's a bit of a tight fit. I should be able to get that in there as well. And I don't think I'm going to take the ATU because it is a low power operation. Put that out of the way. But thanks for watching this video, and hopefully I can do a video when I'm actually on air. So once again, thanks for watching. 73s.
I'll have to stop George from talking, keep him out of action.
Linked Fred's brain to George. But when we switch on, George may reject Fred's brain. It is the crisis point. Start at 100 volts.